Up, y'all? Splash Bro Sam here, back with Splash Bro Sports, here to deliver episode 2 on our play-in tournament with the NBA playoffs. First, we had covered the Heat versus Hawks. Now we're going to be covering Lakers versus Timberwolves. Very exciting matchup there. A lot of implications going on. Winner of this matchup will then go on to play the Memphis Grizzlies, the second seed. Loser goes on to play the winner of Pelicans versus Thunder. So, a lot going on there. Also, tomorrow in that game, Rudy Gobert will not be playing. He has been suspended by the team 1 game. He actually did not fly with the team as well to LA for their game, as some of you might have known. And for those who do not know, he got suspended for punching and striking his teammate Kyle Anderson on the sideline yesterday. Not cool. Shouldn't be doing that with your teammate or to your teammate. Definitely should be against the enemy, if that. So also with Kyle Anderson, choice of words probably weren't the best. I think, you call a man out his name and you use the B word, it's not going to go well. Some people might handle it well. Others, like Rudy Gobert yesterday, are not going to handle it well. So that was that turmoil. We also had KJ McDaniels, or Mr. McDaniels himself. He punched the wall and fractured his hand. So he'll be out. He won't be there for that. He don't know why Jaden did that, but nevertheless, he will be out for that game. He's out indefinitely if they tend to advance as well. So they're a little undermanned tomorrow. However, on paper, they do play better without Rudy Gobert in the lineup. So that's something to look forward to. Yesterday in the second half, they actually won the game in the second half after he left and was ejected. They came back to win and they clinched the eighth seed. So there's that. It was not to say that they wind up playing the Timberwolves and the Pelicans one more time. Maybe the Pelicans wind up beating the Oklahoma City Thunder and then go on to play the loser of 7 versus 8. So it's winner of 9 versus 10 versus loser of 7 versus 8. I think in this scenario, we're going to get 7 versus 8. Loser is going to be Timberwolves, eighth seed. And now, if they do lose that next game, they will get Rudy Gobert back. So they will make a difference. Not, McDaniels won't be back, but definitely Rudy Gobert. That makes a huge difference. They traded for him for a reason. Kind of like let Karl Anthony Towns take over more offensive side of things and be free to roam the 3 point line as he always does. So yeah, I think that's what we got going on. LeBron, AD hitting a great stride right now. It's going to be the first time we've seen them in the playoffs since 2020, or I should say 2021, but this is the first time since 2020 that they've been healthy. So that's what I meant to say. Since the bubble, AD's playing great, carried the team while LeBron was out. LeBron kind of reasserted himself back in, but maybe that time away that he had helped the team build that chemistry and morale amongst each other. Now you insert a 25, 30 point game per game scorer in that team, and now they get exactly what they were missing, and now they're striving. They got one of the best records post All-Star break. Kudos to Rob Pelinka, made some great trades, did what he had to do, and they went from starting 2-10 to being ending 43-19. So anyone will take that during that stretch. They definitely turned their season around, and now they're fighting for the playoffs, fighting for the seventh seed. They could wind up losing, sliding down to 8 if things don't go their way. I do believe whoever winds up being the eighth seed is going to give the Nuggets a run for their money. The Nuggets did let off their foot off the gas a little towards the end of the season, and I do think that is the reason why Nikola Jokic won't win MVP, and they'll actually give it to Joel Embiid because Jokic was just putting up crazy numbers. He actually might have averaged a triple double. So, it's like, how do you not give it to him if they gave it to Russell Westbrook when he averaged a triple double and his team was in like seventh place? So, there's a lot of that's then, not now. But nevertheless, let's not get lost in the sauce. Joel Embiid kept his foot on the gas all season, carried the Sixers to the third seed. And if the Sixers were in the West, I believe they would be like one of the top two seeds. So that's something to take into consideration. The Nuggets have been just they lost to the Rockets by like 20 the other day. So, there's something's not going good. It's not just that game though. They've been losing other key close games as well, and they just haven't looked the same. Their coach kind of called them out the other day for being soft as well. So they have to get it together before these playoffs starts. But let's say they wind up playing a Timberwolves, a Pelicans, or even a Lakers team. I think that they wind up losing in that first round. It's just because of what I've seen in the last few weeks. So I don't know if the Timberwolves wind up closing in the eighth seed and they go on to play the Nuggets. That would be a tough matchup series. And the reason why I think that'll be a good one. They'll give the Nuggets a run for their money, and it'll be very similar to that Nuggets Jazz series a few years back in the bubble. I think both teams had a lot of firepower to offer. You got Rudy Gobert manning the middle, Karl Anthony Towns roaming the 3 point line, let him do him. You got Anthony Edwards, first time All-Star. Let him just work. Let him eat. Let him do him. Mike Conley set up the offense. And then, on the other side of things with the other team, the Nuggets, you got Jamal Murray, you got Jokic. That team's, they're a little stacked. They got some pieces. They got Aaron Gordon as well. They got some key role players around them as well. So I do like what they have to offer. I believe KCP is there too. So they got a lot to offer. Team is stacked. However, the last few weeks or so, they have not performed as they could or should. Bruce Brown as well included. So that's what they have to offer. But I'm here all for the games. I think tomorrow Lakers run over the Timberwolves. And, with that being said, excuse me, I just want to see how things pan out. I have the saying that I'm always joking around with my friends, Lakers money line till I die. But realistically, I think Lakers advance and they go on to play the Grizzlies. And I have Lakers in seven. They're going to be playing tough teams to go. So all these matchups, I feel like go 6-7. Now, for whatever reason, let's say they do wind up playing the Nuggets, that'll probably be the easiest matchup for them in the first round matchup series. So let's see what happens. But I think Lakers close it out, and Timberwolves ultimately play winner of 9 versus 10 in Pelicans versus Thunder. So that is now our second episode. Want to say thank you guys for taking the time to join us. You want to definitely follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. We're definitely going to be booming. And thank you guys so much. I'm forever humbled by the support. You guys have a good one. Till next time.